What's up, YouTube? This is Chris Bowling here. Today I'm chilling at the Siesta Key beach here. I wanted to get a good kind of background shot, and why not use the beach when you live like 7 minutes away? Today I wanted to talk about the hidden costs of meat consumption. Yesterday, me and my friend Sabina, we were talking about this topic, and she was actually not really aware of it, and she said, you know, you should definitely do a video about this topic. I think a lot of people would be really interested in hearing the information about it. Okay, cool. I just set up the tripod here and got a great view behind me. Continuing what I was saying, meat and dairy aren't as cheap as people think they are. There are a lot of costs that the businesses don't accrue themselves, either because the government is paying subsidies to subsidize their production, or because those costs are in healthcare or environmental damage, damage to fisheries, and there's tons of more costs. All of those costs added together equate to $414 billion a year. If the corporations had to accrue all of these costs themselves, prices on meat and dairy would definitely skyrocket. A $5 carton of eggs would cost $13 at the store. A $4 Big Mac would now cost $11. That's, you know, huge increases on the price that we as the consumers are having to pay. Just because you're vegan or vegetarian doesn't mean that you're not paying for someone else to eat meat. And also, like, if you do eat meat and dairy, then, you know, it's not as cheap as you thought it was. Like, it's actually a lot more expensive. It's just that they're separating your bill because, you know, you're paying for the meat and dairy products at the store or the restaurant, but the rest of the bill is in your taxes. If all those costs didn't have to be absorbed by us as taxpayers, then we wouldn't have to pay as much in taxes to cover all those costs. So meat and dairy is not as cheap as we actually think it is. Eating a plant-based diet definitely costs a lot less money if you equate in the hidden costs. And there also is like a ton of products that even at the store that are cheaper than the meat alternatives. Like, I get this Smart Ground from Publix that is that's $3.99, and whenever I was buying, you know, ground buffalo or something, it would cost like $8.99 or $9.99 at the store. So there's plenty of plant alternatives that are cheaper than the meat alternatives, but in addition to that, there's a lot of costs that us as taxpayers are having to accrue that we're not really aware about. It's spring break right now. I'll show you all the some of the beach. Definitely really sweet view here. Here's behind me my friend Ryan. He's working at Leilu Cafe right now, and I'm about to go there after this and drink a iced espresso with some almond milk and agave. He makes it pretty good. If you're in the Siesta Key area, you should definitely check it out. And I'm gonna work on the editing for this video. Thanks guys for watching. See y'all next time. Peace.